Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of How to Play Minetest. In this episode, we're going to get you caught up on some of the builds I've been working on while I haven't had a computer to record, because I obviously kept building just because I couldn't show you guys. This is on the Blue Lobster server. I'm going to show you a build this video and a build next video to get you guys caught up on what I've been working on. I went ahead and reserved, if that's the right word, secured, saved, protected, that's the right word, protected this area in front of my house, so it's now my garden out front here. I had to chop a bunch of desert stone. Actually, let's go ahead and walk up there to build sort of a terrace here, so it's a terraced garden. And for whatever reason, I had a ton of jungle saplings on me, so why not? Let's plant those. So you can actually shortcut this great big loop that goes around the outside here by going through my garden, because that's cool. And of course, you have to have a compass stone because I'm around. Let's go over here. We'll give you the final tour of the Tower of Pisa. It took me a long time to get that finished, and it actually stalled another project I was hoping to work on. Completed November 19th. So we'll walk in here. Give you the final tour here. Those are the ovens that I was using to bake the desert stone until I got creative privileges, and then I just grabbed what I needed and started building, which really helped. The one thing I'm not real thrilled with is some of the doorways to make it accurate to the actual Tower of Pisa are not quite in the right place, and because I had to make it lean, the stairs got off quite a bit. Like, for whatever reason, I switched stone. I started using white stone to get up on the stairs just because. I do have an occasional missing block like that, but the major build is done. It's just polish work at this point. So work our way up here, and then like right here you go down and then immediately go back up. Not quite as smooth as I wanted it to be, but still pretty close for the actual Tower of Pisa. Alright, we're up on the 7th floor now, and the final staircase up to the bell tower is actually internal, which was kind of fun to switch that up. I do not have bells, but I do have the places where the bells would go, and that's close enough for my book. Lubbock City Overlook, so you can see my house there. There's, I think this is the main Lubbock's building here. There's a fancy house out that way, I think, if I turn full viewing range on. Yes? No? Maybe? Server's being slow. Alright. Oh, maybe if we do this. Ah! Now will you let me see? Nope. Okay. I think that's Chainlink's original house right there. If we come around this side, we have the suspension bridge overlook, which is pretty cool. I'm sure that took a while to plan out and make happen. And the spawn area overlook. So out this way, just past the end of the viewing range, this green area right here is the original spawn point. So you spawn there, you have to answer a question to get your first set of privileges, and then you walk along this road and along this road, and that gets you to Lummox, which is the starting city here. So we'll head back down now. Like I said, overall it was a good build. There's some things I could have done better, but intentionally making something crooked is a lot harder than it sounds. So that was my lesson learned from this build. I would probably do things quite a bit differently if I were to start over from scratch. I would not care about getting the doors in the right place. I would make the stairs make sense for the lean instead, which alone would be a pretty big change to what I did this time. Let's hop out here so you can get a look at the final lean of the tower. That should be good enough here. Yeah, it's got a pretty good lean to it. It moves, I think, 4 blocks from bottom to top to the south. And overall, it was a pretty fun build. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but now it's finished. So if you guys ever get on the Blue Lobster Pro server, I think is what they call it, you can come take a look at that in the city of Lummox. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions about building real buildings to scale, let me know in the comments below, and I'll answer those as soon as I can. We'll catch you guys next time, and until then, go build something.